'cause I'm a fool for your love.
Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing something I've not done before. I'm going to be reviewing every single minigame slash little game Hypixel has to offer. So let's start with the first one, Sheep Wars. This is a new one, it's currently a prototype, but let's start off with this one. So, Sheep Wars. This basically is a team versus team game where the goal is to eliminate the other team by using flying sheep. It is just as stupid as it sounds, but the sheeps explode and they all have slightly different abilities. So this minigame I quite enjoyed, even though it is stupid. So I would give it a 8 out of 10. Moving on, Wall Wars. The goal is simple. Change the blocks in the middle to your team's wall colour, while fighting with the other team who is trying to do the exact same thing. If it wasn't for the very long queue times, I would have rated it higher, but for the fact no one really plays it anymore, I will have to give it a 5 out of 10. And now, the most popular minigame, Bed Wars. Do I really need to explain? You can play solos, duos, 3s, 4s, or even a big 4v4. The goal? Destroy your opponent's bed and don't get yours destroyed. This classic is just a classic, so therefore it gets a high score of 9 out of 10. Well, Sky Wars. Very simple concept. Spawn an island and loot chests, and also kill everyone else. For me, this used to be the best minigame out there. Well, not anymore. For me, it has fallen off quite a lot, especially with all these cosmetics, and it also feels a bit pay to win sometimes. So for me, Sky Wars may have been a 10 out of 10 before, it's only a 7 out of 10 now. Okay, so next one is Murder Mystery. In this, there is 16 players, 1 murderer, 1 detective, and 14 innocents. Or you can play the double up version, which has 24 players. 2 murderers, 2 detectives, and 20 innocents. Murderers have to murder, detectives have to detective, and innocents, well, they just have to survive, really. For me, this isn't something I would play a lot of, so therefore I would give it a harsh 6 out of 10. Alright, moving on. TNT Games. Unfortunately, I couldn't play all the game modes for this, as there seems to be literally no player base for both Spleef and PvP Run, but the 2 I managed to play were TNT Tag and TNT Run. In TNT Tag, you basically play Hot Potato, and if you are it, when the timer runs out, well, spoiler alert, you explode. And in TNT Run, you basically run around in circles and every block that is stepped on will fall behind you. So therefore, you cannot stand still. Overall, the 2 game modes I could play were pretty fun, and I would give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Arcade games. This will be the last topic I cover because it has the most game modes out of all of them. So, let's start from left to right. Bounty Hunters. The wait times, yeah, maybe let's not talk about the wait time. So, what is the goal of Bounty Hunters? Well, everyone has a sword and a 1-shot, 1-kill bow. For every kill you get points. But every time there is one player who is your, in quotation marks, bounty, and if you manage to get your bounty, you get extra points. So, whoever has the most points at the end wins the game. Capture the Wall. Well, I waited about 30 minutes for a game, and well, I didn't get one. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip this one. Sorry. Zombies. You have 3 maps to choose from. Alien, Arcadium, Bad Blood, and Dead End. How do I describe it? Well, this reminded me of COD Zombies, back when they were good. But in Minecraft, I really enjoyed this game. Maybe a little bit too much. But overall, this was really fun, and I do recommend. Dropper. No, not this dropper. The Hypixel minigame dropper. So, do you have a lot of patience and are willing to fail, and fail? No? Well, me neither. That's why I just kept jumping non-stop, even though I kept dying every 2 seconds, and I kept getting angry. You basically just drop and try to land in the water. Well, that's pretty much it. Blocking Dead. Well, this was very similar to the Zombies game mode, but this is more open world when compared to the Zombies one. You just have to survive a certain amount of time while trying to find food and ammo from all the buildings nearby. Pixel Party. This one is simple. You get a colour and you have to stand on that colour. You also get a timer, and if you don't make it before the timer runs out, well, you fall to your death. Party games. I recommend playing this with your friends, if you have any, of course. Well, this is a game mode instead of a mini game with game modes, but it has multiple mini game modes inside of this game mode. Whew. I hope you enjoyed that brain rot. But yes, this is just a series of small mini games, and for every win you get stars. And after the 8 mini games, the person with the biggest amount of points wins the game. So, let's just quickly rank the mini games for the arcade games. Number 1, party games. Number 2, zombies. Number 3, dropper. Number 4, Blocking Dead. Number 5, Pixel Party. And number 6, Capture the Wall, because I couldn't get a game. Overall, arcade games gets a solid 8.5 out of 10, and I do recommend to play with your friends. So, that just about wraps it up. If you enjoyed and would like me to review the rest of the Hypixel games / mini games, do let me know down in the comments. But anyways, don't forget to stay frosty, and peace out. Boom, boom.